MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2026 Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Isaiah Gerald will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, everyone knows he's one of the game's elite pitchers. So if you like good pitching, you're in for a real treat. Not many other guys compare, and the thing I enjoy the most about him is the confidence that he exudes when he's out there. Trust me, he doesn't lack it, and the opposing hitters, they feel it when they're standing in the box against him.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, Mario Ibar. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup, just missed inside. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Here it comes on 1-1. Popped up. Rizzo over to his right. One down.
In the second spot tonight, left fielder, Rico Hernandez.
Now in the box, Rico Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hernandez is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
One out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it
high in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Almora has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
Second baseman, Bobby Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a neck high fastball that time. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Another full count pitch on its way. Full count still. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
First pitch on its way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
3-1. Here it is. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Grounded to the right, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. In his career, Castellanos has a track record of power hitting at the major league level, over 250 career home runs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Castellanos playing here in his age 34 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Stepping in now, Evan Cedeno, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Baez has it. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, Jay Sasaki, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he's back standing. Cedeno leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first here at Wrigley. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Frank Castro is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did in the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Almora.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looped out towards short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box, Victor Marrero, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first, just keeping him close. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1 home. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Standing in now, Jesse Padilla. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. too high that time, and it's 3-1. Wilson Contreras would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in, Nori Nomura. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Catcher, Frank Castro.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Frank Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Mario Ibar. Fouled away. He popped out in his first trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. In now, Rico Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-0. This one's down to third. Reined in. They'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia, but they lead it 3-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here comes the first pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Grounder down the line at third. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Samuel Chavez.
So striding in, Samuel Chavez. And the pitch. Up around the face. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Nomura. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mota is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance? Bobby Turner. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Bobby Turner.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 2, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Lays off 2-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box, Jose Mota standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Nick Castellanos now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Isaiah Gerald, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in, Carlos Flores. Here comes the first pitch. To third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Riding in once again, Albert Almora. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Nomura is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. Now at the plate, Evan Cedeno.
Leading off for Philadelphia, first baseman, Evan Cedeno.
First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Jay Sasaki. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Nori Nomura, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Fouled off. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marrero has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Victor Marrero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Victor Marrero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0 is a check swing, but he clearly went around that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesse Padilla.
Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. One and two now.
1 ball, 2 strikes for him.
The 1-2 misses off the plate.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Frank Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Mario Ibar, he's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Three and 0 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Rico Hernandez.
Striding into the box, Rico Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Another 0-2 coming. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0. And as the folks here at Wrigleyville are prone to do, that home run ball will make its way right back onto left field. So there. Ready for another shot now. Bobby Turner. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-0 count. The pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Mota. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Marrero has a beat on it, and the inning is over. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman, Samuel Chavez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Nomura retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
3-1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Michael Boyle will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Boyle.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Baez, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Scooped up. There's 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're down 4-0. Cam Arroyo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 17, Cam Arroyo.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Nicholas Castellanos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Castellanos.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hey, look out. Way inside. Ball 1. The 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Missed with a slider.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Castellanos is retired, and there's one away.
For Philadelphia. First baseman.
Into the box now, Evan Cedeno, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Jay Sasaki. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Nori Nomura. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A 1 pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. First and second now, 1 man out. Short, hit hard, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles, and all of a sudden they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Into the box now, Frank Castro. Popped him up. Contreras over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, right fielder, Mario.
Digging in, Mario Ibar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is Contreras. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing and he unloads the bases on that one. His first homer so far in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder.
Standing in now, Rico Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 takes a high fastball for a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
In now, Bobby Turner, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Turner, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-1 home. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The 1-2. Soft liner towards first. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. But the damage is done as the Phils strike for 4 on this grand slam. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Phillies 8 and the Cubs nothing. Settling in now, Carlos Flores. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit high and deep to left field. Hernandez going back at the track and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A changeup over the inside corner. Flores stands at second with no outs. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Three-two pitch towards second, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Victor Marrero.
So in now for Chicago, Victor Marrero. From the stretch, looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ibar giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Into the box now, Jesse Padilla, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Two out here and a runner at second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Mota.
Center fielder, Jose Mota.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
One and 2 now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman, Evan Cedeno.
Stepping in, Evan Cedeno. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Popped up. Baez is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No hits to this point. On its way is pitch number 75. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Ibar on the move, and that's in there. Base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
The next Cub up, Samuel Chavez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-2. Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. On to first, and it's dropped. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Second baseman, number 9.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Jarvis Waldron takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Waldron.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ibar sprinting after it. Into the stands. He got it.
From pitcher, number 17, Cam Arroyo.
Wilson Ramos will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Wilson Ramos.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Chavez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Flores.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Flores, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Two men are on with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a big strikeout there, and they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Phillies lead it 8-1. Michael Phillies enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Michael Phillies.
Digging in once again, Jay Sasaki.
Leading off for the Phillies, catcher James Sasaki.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Into the box, Nori Nomura, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
The pitcher, number 25.
Eric Hosmer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Philadelphia, number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Into the corner and slicing foul. From the stretch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Padilla is under it. One down. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with one out in the inning now.
Next for Philadelphia, right fielder, Mario Ibar.
Digging in to try it again, Mario Ibar. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changeup in for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Runners are at first and third. One